What's happening in the goddamn world? The goddamn world. Today's October 25th, and these are your past week's headlines. 17 mostly Americans, including some children in a Christian ministry group, were building houses in Haiti and got kidnapped. They're demanding $17 million. Across the pond, the UK is getting swamped by COVID, something like 50,000 cases a day. Oh boy. A shooter of 3 constables in Houston remains at large. American Cinema and Film Union of some more than 60,000 people were planning to strike Monday and got a deal instead with back pay and guaranteed rest time. This is a fine example of successful protests in my opinion. The same thing needs to be done with climate, but like 50 years ago. On a side note, I just watched Dune last night and it was incredible. I wish I had the voice.
You dismissed my mother in her own house.
Come here, kneel.
How dare you use the voice on me?
The voice.
Ahmaud Arbery trial just kicked off. Just hang the sick bastards. Some floods in India leaves at least 95 dead, hundreds of thousands evacuated. China tests nuclear-capable hypersonic missile this past summer.
But analysts say if the report is correct, China's not only got a missile that can fly at 5 times the speed of sound and is more maneuverable than a standard ballistic missile.
Because they're fast and they can avoid detection, they can decrease the amount of warning time we have and the amount of decision time that leaders have to respond in a crisis if hypersonic weapons are used.
And on Monday, one thunderstorm unloaded enough enormous hailstones in Australia, including one that was confirmed to be the largest in the country's history. Although we can be grateful that Kamala Harris traveled to Nevada on Monday to tour Lake Mead and discuss Biden administration's efforts to tackle climate change. Netflix estimated that Squid Game was worth almost $900 million. Traveling along the highways of Europe, a camper van named the Stella Vita has driven almost 2,000 kilometers or 1,200 miles without stopping for fuel or plugging in to charge. Describing as a self-sustaining house on wheels, the camper van has solar panels fitted to its roof and is powered by the energy of the sun alone. North Korea fired another missile into the ocean from a submarine, and the Olympic flame landed in Beijing for Winter Olympics, which many are not happy about. An atmospheric river and shit is hitting the fan on the west coast, specifically northwest and northern California. It could eliminate the forest fires, but then we're starting right back up again next year. It's almost 300 to 400 miles wide and maybe 500 or 1,000 miles long or more. An average atmospheric river transports 25 times the water in the Mississippi River as vapor. A Chinese movie about U.S. military defeat in the Korean War set to break box office records over there. Fossil fuel producers' plans for exceed 1.5 degrees Celsius climate target reported in a report on Wednesday from the UNEP Production Gap Report finds countries plan to produce more than 110% more fossil fuels in 2030 than our current production. Let that one sit. A Japanese volcano spews ash, Bitcoin surges above $66,000, and a new report in The Lancet finds 44 indicators of health that will be strongly tied to warming climate and that health experts agree we will be experiencing. And in that note, U.S. infrastructure ranks 13th. Not exactly news. 3 rabbis arrested at a climate change protest outside the Wall Street giant BlackRock. Demonstrators organized by Jewish Youth Climate Movement demands the firm cut ties from companies that fund fossil fuel industry. 6 teens were also detained.
Lock up the teens.
Use the voice. Also, document leak reveals nations lobbying to change key climate report. The leak reveals that, yes, you guessed it, Saudi Arabia, Japan, sadly, India, and Australia are among countries asking the UN to play down the need to move rapidly away from fossil fuels. Facebook will change its name to Fuckface, hopefully, or something related to the metaverse. And Moscow announces a 1-week COVID lockdown. South Korea tries the first launch into space, but fails. But at least we got Little Debbie Christmas tree ice cream on November 1st. Oh my god, a few days away. Kickoff for COP and Little Debbie ice cream. Biden says straight up that the US will defend Taiwan if China attacks, so now we're unequivocally clear. Side note, whites are 30% more likely to participate in home ownership than blacks because of redlining. The Department of Justice is planning to crack down on this. Side note, I'll never own a home. A giant 4,000-pound sunfish was rescued from a fishing net off the Spanish coast of Ceuta? Say that wrong, probably. A recent review of 88,000 scientific reports on climate change since 2012 has concluded that 99.9% of the studies agree that humankind's burning of fossil fuels is responsible for the rise in global temperatures. Despite this, more than 2/3 of Republicans say climate change is not an emergency. And to put a cherry on top, Russia and China warships hold their first joint patrols in the Pacific. Probably not a good sign. And to top it off, a Colombian drug lord who was caught in the forests of Colombia by 20 helicopters and 500 Colombian troops. He was compared to Pablo Escobar. He shipped tons of cocaine to America that went up your nose and maybe your bunghole. And the king of Saudi Arabia plans to go net zero by 2060, saying that he wants to safely consume fossil fuels in an environmentally friendly way. Okay, folks, that's been your October 25th update. My name is Reagan, and this is what's happening in the world. Thank you guys for subscribing. I plan to upgrade to a boom mic here, a setup, maybe setup here. You know, that's my next expense. But as you may know, camera and recording equipment is not always cheap for good quality. Okay, guys? Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next week. Take care.